Hey guys, welcome to another episode of In One Season, TV shows that didn't get a second chance, where we review TV shows that only had one season. This is part 2 of Clerks, the animated series. You can see kind of at the bottom there. Thanks, Vince. Yeah, I think I got it. I'm your host, Noah. With me forever is Vince. So we're gonna pretty much save everybody the headache of having to go through each individual episode one at a time, and we'll just give you a brief summary of each episode.
Just gets redundant. Why,
Yeah, exactly. Guys, just watch it instead. Don't even bother watching this.
No, do watch this.
Yeah, definitely watch it. Like, subscribe.
Take our advice. It's like a guide to Clerks. It's not quite a walkthrough, but
No, it's a very well said wording. And I don't know, we'll just go through our favorite jokes and a whole bunch of celebrity cameo voices like you wouldn't believe. So episode 2 was the clip show, although funnily enough, it was the first episode aired, which made it really difficult for a lot of the jokes to land.
Well, yeah, because they aired the episodes not in order. They aired the second episode first, and then they aired the fourth episode second, and then
that was it.
And then it got canceled.
Wasn't even their fault, guys. I mean, they didn't give them a chance.
I don't think ABC was the network for this show, but there was no Adult Swim or, anything like that really at the time. Well, I mean, there were some adult cartoons,
but not like this.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's endless gay jokes in this, especially the 6th episode. Like, the last 10 minutes are just gay jokes.
Yeah.
They keep saying retarded. They keep referencing the kid in the helmet.
Yeah.
Like, this is, especially for the time, 2000, it was still pretty
yeah,
edgy.
But I mean, it was still pretty, like if you watch South Park and stuff like that, it's like, that kind of humor was normal.
No, that's true.
But, yeah. Definitely didn't, like, push any boundary.
No.
It's a clever, funny show. But,
I certainly had, there's nothing really wrong with it.
No.
If it were perhaps on a different channel, perhaps at a different time, it really could have gone the distance, maybe 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah. But as it is, it's still a pretty solid, it was a solid show.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
For what it was, But, yeah, second episode's funny because they do the, they're all funny, but...
Yeah, but the why are we walking like this?
But then, no, it was the third episode. It was the Outbreak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with James Woods
as the...
was he playing himself, or was...
The character's name was Colonel Baklava.
Baklava, okay, that's it.
Which, I mean, why not? And it had Gilbert Gottfried voicing Patrick Swayze.
He works at a pet store.
Yeah, gerbils. Throwback to another
because he's auditioning for a part.
So he says.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he didn't even bother to do the
joke.
accent.
Swayze, get back to work. Yeah, he just speaks like Gilbert Gottfried.
It just sounds like Gilbert Gottfried.
That's what's so funny about it. It's like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, especially after, in the clip show, too, they also have Gilbert Gottfried voice Jerry Seinfeld when they're having, like, a look back at all the famous celebrities. Yeah. What's the deal? 2% milk.
Don't they tell him to get out of here?
Yeah, they tell everybody. They tell, like, Sam Jackson to get out, or he gets eaten by a shark. They tell,
yeah, they're like, there's plenty of celebrities that have come in.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow, who actually voiced herself.
Did she? Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I'm an actor. I have an account here. I'm Gwyneth Paltrow. They tell Audrey Hepburn to screw off. They throw a snowball
and
at
she's
Matt
like
Damon.
shaking and stuff. Yeah. Ted Danson.
Yeah, it's Ted Danson. Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
It's payback time. And there was who else? There was somebody else there. I was like, it was Martin Scorsese. He's like renting Goodfellas.
Yeah.
He's like, get out of here, Scorsese.
And in the last episode, I think it was in the court, The courtroom one?
I think that was episode 4.
4? Okay.
The lawsuit.
Yeah, and they're like, Randall's like putting all these Hollywood directors on the stand.
Yeah, for their terrible movies.
You know, cross examining them and fucking making them give him money back for the shitty movies that they made.
Yeah, I want my $8 back.
Is it Joel Schumacher and...
Yeah, it's Joel Schumacher, Woody Harrelson.
Not Woody Harrelson, Woody Allen.
Woody Allen, yeah. You got me saying it now. Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. He really grills George Lucas because episode 1 had just come out at the time. He's like, a minute, this is a piece of garbage written over the weekend. I mean, how could he argue with that, right? It pretty much was. I remember skipping school, like the last period, to go see that at the Cavendish Mall.
Yeah.
And it was just like...
You were disappointed.
I was just like, what the fuck is this? Why did I would rather be in school. I saw
that in the theater.
But I mean, skipping school, right? Super cool.
Yeah.
But kids, stay in school. Don't go see a Star Wars instead.
Don't be a fool. Stay in school.
The entire episode, actually, of the clip show, they're trapped in the fridge or the freezer.
Yeah, well, they use the typical sitcom trope of everyone's stuck in a situation where they can't get out or something, and then they just remember past good times from the season or whatever. Like, so they do that, but it's only the second episode, so they're like, remember the time, and then just keeps.
But they do
redoing the same.
They do have flashbacks of like when they go to England, they win a contest to be clerks in England.
Right.
And the guy says, "Can I get a pack of fags?" And Randall gets offended. He's like, "What'd you call me?" He's like, "No, fags is
cigarette's cigarette, mate." He's like, "I'm not your mate, fag."
He full out calls a guy a fag. Like that's.
But in the context, it's like they didn't have to censor it, and it's just like it's stupid. It's like. I remember saying that joke when I was like 10 or 12, you know. Like,
oh, cigarette means fag. You're a fag. Amazing. I love the 90s. But one of the really good jokes in this is when they end up going to the video store and they get trapped in there, and it also turns into a freezer.
They get out. Well, Jay and Silent Bob come in, and they get locked in there too. And then
everybody making Planet Hoth references. Yeah, how cool
like make more Star Wars references.
But when they're in the video store and they're gonna watch Flintstones list, where Liam Neeson is Fred.
Yeah.
And they load the Jews up onto the train, and the train takes off, and they just kind of like lift up the cars.
But in the background, it's like playing like Flintstone music.
Well, it's like Flintstone animation too.
Yeah, I know.
I just like how they pick up the car and they walk along, kind of Flintstone style cars.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think that joke was like really funny. Holocaust jokes, right? Doesn't get much funnier than that. As we were saying, episode 3, The Outbreak, where they sell Leonardo some bad burritos, and he gets sick.
Well, no, Dante asked Randall to put them away, and he doesn't because Randall's a lazy slacker. And so the burritos go bad, and then
he doesn't want to throw them away. Says that Big B by the dumpster. They reference that Big B like 7 or 8 times through this 6-episode show.
Really?
Yeah. And then the next episode too, he's like, "I told you to throw it away." He's like, "Man, that Big B might still be out there."
What does he tells them? Because they're like all stinky and like
why they all
they're gourmet.
Yeah, why are they all steaming and reeking? Like, well, they're the expensive kind. Oh, I must have them. And instantly just turns green, like vomits into Plug's hat. And it's funny too because they also make a reference that he has AIDS. And he's like, "Tell them I had the deadly Motaba virus and not something else." And he's like, "Okay." And then which picture should I use? Me and Elton John and another guy at Studio 54. Oh no, the tabloids have a field day with that.
Yeah.
So instead it's them on a yacht in like speedos.
Speedos. Perfect.
And we were talking earlier that it's what do you call it? James Woods as Colonel Baklava.
Yeah, he's the in charge of the outbreak. Or that's what he gets sick, but no one knows why. So they're like, oh, there's the Mutabo virus outbreak.
Yeah.
So they have to quarantine off the quick stop, or that whole
the block of stores, as they call it. But it ends up just being, what do they say? I can't remember. The punchline is Quentin Tarantino.
Oh yeah, because he's like, this is just the joke of some loudmouth pop culture junkie with too much time on his hands. And he's just like, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah,
he's talking about Randall, but they make two jabs at Tarantino.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. He's a big enough guy; he could take it. I hope.
I just think it's funny. I wonder if like Kevin Smith like actually had anything like against, or if they actually like. They made movies around the same time, so I'm sure they ran into each other on the, the independent or the
film circuit.
Yeah, but also because like, the festival circuit.
Oh yeah.
Like, because they both had movies around the same time. So.
Well, actually, guys, if anybody out there knows Tarantino or Smith personally, get that information. Get it back to us.
We'd like to know.
These are the
maybe
questions.
Have them on the show and explain if there was any drama.
That's all I really want to hear from them. They can not talk about their movies. I don't need to hear about
I don't give a shit about that.
How they came up or where they got their inspirations. I just want to hear about beef with each other. So guys, make it happen, please.
We want the dirt. The good stuff.
This episode also has the best joke with the mayor giving a press conference about the virus. And he's dressed up as Mayor McCheese because he was going to a costume party, but his zipper broke. And he's taking questions, and then later on they have the chief of police, who's dressed up as Big Mac, the lovable constable and best friend. I too
was on my way to a costume party.
Funnily enough, a different costume party.
And is it him that says, he's like, I decided not to take off my costume because it would be
because of the virus. Yeah. And also they also have reoccurring characters of Walter and Steve Dave.
Yeah.
Who
tell him Steve Dave.
Yeah, that's it. Every time, tell him Steve Dave. And they ask what do you call it? Big Mac all kinds of questions. He's like, will this administration ever bring the Hamburglar to justice? He's like, what? Yes. I mean, no. I mean, any question about the virus? Can the virus kill the grimace?
Nothing can kill the grimace.
That was like the best. I even had that as a ringtone. Or a text message tone.
But nothing.
Nothing can kill the grimace. And it was funny for
nothing can kill the grimace.
Well, he's not anything. He's like.
Well, exactly. So how can you kill something you don't know what it is?
Giant purple marshmallow.
It looks like a chicken nugget.
Pretty much a big purple chicken nugget.
Grimace.
I wouldn't want to take a bite out of that.
He probably tastes like grape bubble gum or something.
Yeah, I'm sure he smells like purple.
And he like bleeds grape juice.
Like that horrible like magic marker purple smell.
Yeah, indelible. Yeah.
But it only has that purple smell. The other ones don't always have a scent to them, but purple always smells.
No, but there was those fucking markers that remember we had in elementary school, and they had scents or whatever. Had scents. You have the kids in class getting high, fucking smelling the markers.
Oh, lemon, cherry, black licorice. Keep it away. This episode also had Bryan Cranston as one of the additional actors.
Yeah, he was the pilot.
Yeah, and he was somebody else.
That they have to. Dante's forced to state that he's gay live on television to save the town. Because he's he's trying to explain what happened, and then Randall's just like, and I'm gay. He's like, I'm not gay. He's like, whoa, it's okay.
It's not if you're gay. It's perfectly acceptable. And yeah, he has to, and they.
Then that's like the joke for the next 5 minutes. He's like, you made me proud, you wonderful gay bastard. So like,
that's it.
And local gay boy saves town.
They give out an address too. I really wish I wrote it down.
Yeah, and he's just like, Randall Graves, 2271 Jackson Road, something like that, 4242.
Yeah, New Jersey or whatever. and this is the last episode too that had the kids corner at the end of the episode.
Okay.
where it's really weird. Like, they always have this young boy, young girl who are hanging out together, and there always seems to be some kind of like weird sexual tension because the girl goes, "I told him no way. That cost $25."
Yeah.
And the other one, he's like, "Oh, take off your shirt. Let's make a video."
And they're playing doctor or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Anyways, in this one, Charles Barkley as always gets introduced, and out of nowhere, Jay and Silent Bob come down and give him the badass beating that what's his name gets in The Godfather. The brother-in-law who's hitting Michael's sister. So like,
yeah.
I think it's not Fredo, it's the other one.
I don't remember the name, but yeah.
But yeah, they go and they give him that beat down. They bite the knuckles, the trash can, the whole nine. Fucking awesome scene.
They give him a what for?
He's like, "Hey, we do the kids' corner around here. Got it?"
Charles Barkley gets no love.
No.
Clerks animated.
Actually, in the next episode, the lawsuit he does when he's on the jury.
Yeah.
I mean,
but other than that, they keep making jokes.
Oh yeah.
Him.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not the first time. You know?
And the references a plenty episode too. Yoda won't give him a high five. Or it's Obi-Wan. Man, that's cold, Obi-Wan.
That's cold.
Episode 4, the lawsuit, where Dante and the Quick Stop get sued by Jay for falling in the store. That kind of like useless, like frivolous lawsuits.
Yeah.
My coffee's too hot. Come on, guys. And they do the whole People's Court theme, which is awesome.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
They have Judge Reinhold as the judge, which, first of all, Arrested Development, you stole this from them. Don't pretend like you were clever enough to think of that yourself. Let's try Ron Howard. And it's cool because they keep making.
Well, I mean, they did make fun of the Happy Days a bit in the show, so maybe he was like,
yeah,
trying to get, I'm gonna steal this joke.
Maybe. The jury for the entire, the jury was like all the NBA greats of the time.
Yeah.
Was who was it?
Charles Barkley, I think Grant Hill.
Yeah, Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing,
yeah.
Allen Iverson. And it was actually Charles Barkley, Grant Hill, and I think it was Reggie Miller who voiced themselves.
Yeah.
Which, like, guys, you don't really have to do that.
So they're jury members, but they get, like, treated like crap. Well, their meals, they're always excited. They're like, I think it's taco night. And
yeah. We get $5 for dinner tonight? That's amazing. Also, they introduced the character of Lando.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning of the episode, they get like a letter saying, "Why are there no black people in the show?"
So like, in regards to that, we've added another character to the show, Lando. But the joke with that is they keep cutting his screen time.
Yeah. And they do give a little screen time to the other Lando, White Lando.
What? Yeah.
Which is like, oh,
he knows how to fly. That was in the last episode. They're like, oh, he knows how to. We're like, we need someone that knows how to fly a helicopter. Like, I know, Lando.
Yeah, Lando.
And he's like, there for you guys. They're like, not you, the other Lando. And then there's like a.
Looks like Guile.
Yeah, like this, blonde guy in the flight suit, and he's like, yo. So stupid.
Other Lando. This also has the return of the giggling girls from the last episode.
Oh, right.
Which, giggling girls asking Dante embarrassing questions and then giggling after it, making it that much more embarrassing.
Classic.
Oh yeah, it's so when Dante and Randal go to see Lando to get advice about the jurors and how to, interact with them. Lando tells him, pretend like you're one of them. And Randall goes on this horrible, horrible racist tirade of he knows
stereotypical.
The black experience, I guess, of being followed in the supermarkets, can't get your welfare stamps on time, I won't take your food stamps.
Waiting for the welfare check.
Waiting for the welfare check.
Something about grape soda.
Yeah, something about grape soda, exactly. He
just makes it worse, like he always does, because it's Randall. No, that's what Randall does.
The dream fake outs before the last court scene, they keep having everyone's kind of waking up from a dream and going, "Oh God, I thought that was the real thing. Good thing it wasn't how it really went." Like Dante being sued for $10 million and having to work at the Quick Stop forever, or Randal waking up and getting or dreaming that he gets $10 million for being the best lawyer ever. But I like Judge Reinhold's one where he gets woken up by Axel Foley, who needs his help. They go around sticking banana peels.
And they just keep doing the Eddie Murphy laugh.
While Axel F plays over in the background repeatedly. And even Patrick Ewing gets a dream where he makes his crappy jump shot happen and the Knicks win an important game. It's good to have dreams, right?
Yep. We all need to follow our dreams.
And this was like a real cop-out ending. It was very funny, though. That due to circumstances beyond their control, the last scene was lost, so they got it to be finished by the Korean animators.
Oh yeah, and it just goes to insane
Japan or Korean anime.
I guess
Big American Dance Party. I mean, it was fine.
It's insane. Like, how do you even describe it? Like, oh my God, bears driving car.
How can that be? A couple of midgets. Like a giant rat lord whipping the animators.
It turns into like a transformer with them in the car, and it crushes them all. And it's insanity.
I mean, I get it. It's hard to write endings. I mean, unless you're writing a mystery, right? Because then you write the ending first and you work backwards.
Yeah. Well.
So they say. I've never done either. Episode 5, References aplenty. I couldn't think of a better title for it. There were so many small references, like Bad News Bears and The Last Starfighter,
Indiana Jones, and Temple of Doom. There's a high school reunion, but that's not really a reference. But
no, unless there's a movie called High School Reunion.
Romeo and Michelle's high school.
Yeah.
No.
So Dante ends up running a kids baseball team, and they're like the lowest of the low. Even the low kids beat them up, which is the reference to the Bad News Bears. But they managed to get one strong player on the team, and it's Jay, because he's the baddest kid in 4th grade, despite him being 26. They say.
Never got out of elementary school.
No. And this is actually one of the rare episodes where they have like 2 different things going on at the same time.
Right.
Where Randal becoming obsessed again with his favorite stand-up video game, Pharaoh, where you have to build pyramids and avoid being whipped by a slave master, gets 100 million points and is recruited Last Starfighter style to a secret government program. Except instead of being a pilot, he has to move blocks and build pyramids.
He's a slave.
Yeah. And, you got to build the pyramid, avoid being whipped to death by the guards. Or their break, as they say. Go on break. I'm going to whip you while you pull a cart with your teeth.
Sounds good. Mm-hmm.
They must have great dental.
Hard work pays off.
But luckily, the two episodes link up. That Dante's team goes to the World Series, and they go to save all these kids who are working in this mine, which also happens to have Randal in it. And then at the end of the episode, they're like, "Oh, is there anything we can do?" And Dante's like, "Yeah, we can play baseball." And these poor, starved kids who are just dressed in loincloths and turbans are getting beaten down incessantly in a baseball game, just slaughtered. And it doesn't end with a kid's corner either.
No. Was there only 2 kids' corners? Was it only for the first episode?
The first 3.
First 3, okay.
Yeah, the first 2 it was fun tips, and then the third one was the beatdown of Charles Barkley. And in this episode too, when the baseball game is over, Silent Bob's looking off into the distance, and he sees the dead spirits of Yoda and Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan, yeah.
And then Charles Barkley's there, and he's like, "Hey, Obi-Wan, high five!" And they just snuff him.
Diss.
Yeah. And then the weakest of the episodes, in my opinion, episode 6.
The last episode ever.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
It's a very entitled, or appropriately titled. Where they're at a Comic-Con, but for themselves, because it's self-aware.
Yeah, and they're told they need to make this show more similar to Clerks, like the movie.
And also that the show's very gay. The entire episode was just gay jokes.
Yeah.
Now, Brian Posehn voiced again on this episode as two gay guys. And they, I mean, I don't know, there's like a bunch of Matrix references where Morpheus keeps calling, saying, oh, Dante, please, let's talk about stuff, you know, our favorite bands, girls that have broken our hearts, The Matrix, whatever. And I didn't even write anything down for this last episode because there was just so much garbage going on.
There's a lot of stuff.
I mean, they do the whole Bugs Bunny, or I should say Daffy Duck, where Bugs Bunny's drawing, he's the animator, and turns him into the screwball creature.
Yeah. And isn't Dante supposed to have like a date with Caitlin Bree?
Oh yeah, that's right. They have to stay at the Quick Stop late.
But she's off with everyone else.
Every guy.
Everyone else. Like that Caitlin Bree's down at the fair in a kissing booth.
But
there's no booth.
And she's not charging money. And she's kissing everybody with the initials of J. And then later it comes back. And now they're kissing everyone with the initials of B. And then Silent Bob's eyes go wide. And he's like, whoa, I gotta get there. Quick spray of the banana.
Doesn't he say, and girls too?
Yeah, and girls too. and they have the pinheads. One of us. One of us. There was just
yeah, because they make fun of them. They're like, do you think they know how bad they have it?
Yeah, and he's like, I hope not, those poor bastards.
And then the pinheads make the same joke about them.
About the Clerks. And it's funny, too, because both Randall and Jay say, oh, those two guys who kind of look like Dante's parents. the pinheads.
The pinheads, yeah.
I was like, fuck. Amazing. And, I mean, I don't even remember how it ends. That it's the animator. Oh, and the animator is Jay.
Yeah, in the end, it's... Yeah.
There was one...
President, he's attacked by hookers and vampires.
Yeah, and they have to play soccer against the Brazilian soccer team. There was one funny part, though, when the animator is doing whatever, and they have a room that says editors, and they open it up, and it's like Kevin Smith and Scott Mosier and a bunch of people. Mm-hmm. And then one of them pulls out a giant cartoon book, and it says How to Write Cartoons by Seth MacFarlane. I was like, yeah, that's clever nod to a fellow animator. It was the right time, too, 2000. Family Guy just started.
Yeah, well, there was reading here. There's a lot of proposed ideas that were never made because the show only had 6 episodes.
6 episodes, only 2 aired.
Yeah, Randall exploits Jay by making Snoogans a catchphrase, leading to Jay becoming a recording artist. That could have been funny.
That could have been very funny.
Randall buys Kit from Knight Rider at a used car lot. The car becomes envious of Randall's relationship with Dante and attempts to kill Dante and impersonate him at the store. Reference to single white female.
That'd be amazing.
He manages to trick everyone except Dante and likely Silent Bob, with the disguise. Yeah. Jay joins a boy band. Silent Bob's sad that Jay's gone. So Randall and Dante bring Bob into work at the Quick Stop. He turns the store around and it becomes a great success. Silent Bob's given a piece of gum and says, juicy fruit. Which shocks Dante and Randall, asking him, you can talk?
Could have been a lot of good episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin Smith, please stop making...
yoga hosers.
Yeah. Guys, also, if you don't know, we have another show... podcast.
I hope he doesn't make another movie like that. Like, I really hope
Yoga Hosers
Moose Jaw
is good and he's done.
Yeah. Marginally better. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in with low hopes,
Well, I mean, after seeing Yoga Hosers. So, I don't know, what was your favorite episode throughout the season?
I really like the 3rd episode, like the outbreak one.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah,
that's the one that stuck with me.
There's
that
a
and
joke.
and I guess episode 3 and 4. Those are probably like my two favorites. The first one's really good too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Was there a joke that like really stands out to you from season 3, or from episode 3?
Episode 3. I really like the whole the Patrick Swayze, like Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah. Where he keeps renaming his horse.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my horse.
Ghost. Point Break.
Point Break. Oh, what does he say? Hi ho, Roadhouse away.
That, just the whole, like... Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention there's, like, the monkey.
Oh, yeah, that's
escapes.
Right. They get,
that's where the whole outbreak thing comes from.
Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob get a monkey. They steal a monkey from the...
And they teach it to smoke and, like...
Which is kind of like a reference, I guess, to Suzanne from in between Chasing Amy and Mallrats.
Yeah. And they had him in Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Exactly.
The monkey, yeah.
Kevin Smith loves monkeys.
Yeah. Because that wasn't made yet. That came out maybe like a year
later
after. Yeah. Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
But Suzanne, that story had already been
Right, it was in Mallrats.
Yeah.
And Chasing Amy.
No, but there was a comic book that was created.
Okay, yeah.
Like the in between of the two movies, kind of like what Jay and Silent Bob were doing.
Right.
I gotta say though, I think episode 4 was my favorite, the lawsuit. I just liked, I mean, all the basketball players. Judge Reinhold, I'm always happy to see him. Even at the end of the episode, where
I really like that. Just all the references and the stupid crazy ending where it's just like. Because that joke about like who's driving car? Oh my God, Bear's driving car. How can that be?
That was funny.
Like I just love that. Like
there was one thing we forgot to mention at the end of the episode, at the end of the lawsuit episode. Judge Reinhold's working at the Quick Stop, and it's that same scene from Fast Times at Richmond High.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where he's like, "Hey, give me your money. It's safe too." He's like, "Whoa, I just started working here, man." And he beans me in the face with a pot of coffee.
Yeah.
And then Jay comes out of nowhere. He's like, "Whoa, nice moves, Hamilton."
Alice Spicoli.
Yeah, Alice Spicoli. He even references Spicoli earlier in the episode. He's like, "You're out of order," just like Spicoli was in Mr. Hand's geography class.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, want a party? I don't know. Anything else you want to say about this? Just how great it is?
Yeah, it's, if you haven't seen it, check it out. And if you have seen it, give it another watch.
Give it a watch. Watch the special features.
Yeah, we were watching this, but they explaining all the how the characters were designed, and
that was a really cool feature.
Well, because there was the comic book before, and it's kind of like graphic novel style, and it looks a bit more like realistic.
It's more not CD.
Yeah, well, there's more detail and stuff like that. Like this looks very. Like
looks very
cartoony, which it works, because that's what they were trying to convey, the emotions and like attitude or of the characters, without kind of being too detailed, but still conveying like how they were, how their characters were, or whatever.
Well, in the future, they kind of have an interesting thing of like they reference it to the Flintstones, sort of. Just like simple characters that anybody can draw.
Yeah.
Like all the characters are very like the basic shapes, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like Bob is round and Randall.
Yeah, well, how they were saying that, like if you just see the outlines or silhouettes of them, that who the characters are just by that.
Yeah.
Without even saying their face or whatever.
I think that's a really good sign of a good cartoon.
Yeah, for sure. And the thick like lines around them and.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The fact they only give Jay like little dot eyes, kind of like olive oil.
Yeah.
While everyone else gets like big round eyes sometimes.
Yeah, and his eyes never really like
open up wide.
Yeah, they never get any. Everyone else has that except him. They said. Yeah, no, it was very cool.
Yeah, so guys, go ahead and watch this. Watch everything on it. Watch the special features. Watch the director's commentary.
Yeah, there's commentary. I think there's commentary on every episode.
Yep, from Kevin Smith, Scott Mosier, Dave Mandel, and Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson, and Jason Mewes.
Dave Mandel's the co-creator. Well, he was like, I think the artist.
Yeah.
And
So I guess as always, shameless plug time, guys. Don't forget to always message us at gbupodcast@gmail.com. Send us a link on Facebook at Facebook.com/GBU Podcast. Also on Twitter, GBU Podcast 514. Gotta put those numbers in. By the way, it's our area code. I know people have been wondering what the 514 is about.
Everyone's wondering.
Write us any ideas you have for TV shows we can do that have only had one season. Comments, hate mail, all the good stuff that you can send us.
All of it.
So, until next time, guys, take care.
Adios.